Good morning. I've literally just woken up. I can't open my eyes, but we are leaving Fulidhoo today. We're going to our next island. Let's do one last goodbye at this absolutely gorgeous view. Oh my gosh, the weather's amazing today. Oh my gosh, I literally cannot open my eyes. I'm so tired. But yeah, I feel like I've literally not had the time just to sit down and talk to the camera. I still can't get over my eyes are so swollen right now. But yesterday was probably one of the most surreal experiences of my life when I tell you that I swam with sharks. It was so natural, it was so like ethical. It was like, you know, you can go on these trips where like they feed them and you know there's loads and loads of people about, and that wasn't the case at all. It was myself and just a handful of other divers, and it was just the most insane experience of my life. And yeah, I can't get over it. Like, I'm looking at my videos on my GoPro and I'm just like, wow. And it's really weird because like I was actually a little bit nervous about doing it because I was like these are actual wild sharks. Like this isn't just like, you know, you go somewhere and you can swim with sharks. This was genuinely, we're in the middle of the Indian Ocean with sharks. And there were so many of them, and I just can't believe it. Like, I don't think I'll ever have that feeling again. But yeah, I just can't wait to do more diving. But yeah, really sad to be leaving actually. This island has just been an absolute dream. I feel like I keep saying that. Everything's an absolute dream, but like it honestly is. And the weather's been amazing and I really hope that it continues. I mean, can you see that blue over there? I don't know if it's like it's focusing, but up there maybe. The weather's just been, we've been so lucky, and apparently a few weeks prior, like last week apparently, the weather wasn't that great, so feeling very fortunate to have had this beautiful weather here. And like our receptionist has just been the best. We've been staying at Kuna Beach Inn, and our receptionist was just, he went above and beyond for us. He would be taking us a little bit of building work over there. He'd be like driving us to the beach when it's literally like a 2-minute walk, and be like, no, we don't need to drive. He'd be like, get in. He'd be feeding like the stingrays for us, and he'd be like taking us sun lounges to the beach. He just has been amazing. We've had breakfast every morning included, and the breakfast has been really lovely. Yeah, I just feel like with our first island we've been absolutely spoiled, and I feel like now our expectations are quite high because, you know, we are doing this on a budget, but our accommodation has been gorgeous. We were super lucky. Like, even just having this balcony, I don't think we're gonna have this, you know, for the other hotels we're staying in, but yeah, now this morning we're getting a short ferry to Maafushi. We're spending one night there, then we're going back to Malé, and then going north of Malé to a few other islands. But yeah, I definitely think I'll be back here one day. I've really loved this local island, and I would really recommend it. Like, it's gorgeous. So, just like that, we are back at the jetty, at the port. Would you call it a port, a jetty? Jetty. Getting ready to board our ferry to our next island, which is Maafushi. And I just still can't get over this. It's just absolutely stunning. Massive big palm up here. We've honestly had like the best time here. It's just been so tranquil and calm, and I feel so lucky that this was our first island because I feel like it's really set us off on the right foot. But now I feel like we've got very high standards going forwards because this has just been so amazing. So our receptionist has just taken our bags in the little moped vehicle. I don't even know what you'd call it, little van. And then here is the ferry. I love how this works. Goodbye, Fulidhoo. I can finally pronounce it. Goodbye! Thank you so much for everything! Yes! Yeah, okay, thank you so much! This is $44, I think, between the two of us. So like that's like $22 each. Oh my gosh, is that an outside shower?
But there's an inside shower.
Is it an outside shower?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Shower at the same time.
So we're just here for one night, and then we're up early tomorrow morning to get the ferry back to Maldives, to then go up to Fulidhoo. So yeah, nice little hotel room, guest house room for one night. Putting our shoes back on because we're going for a little bit explore. We're gonna see what it's like, what Maafushi has to offer. Nice blue sky. Oh, look how sweet that is. It's so hot. Let's go exploring. So from my knowledge, Maafushi is a bigger island compared to Fulidhoo, which was the island we were on before. I think it's more populated and it is just bigger, so it'd be really nice to compare the two and see what it's like. As I said earlier, we've only got one night here. But I think, yeah, I'm glad we're visiting because I think this is the place everyone wants to go for some lunch. Yeah, it'll be just really nice to like see another island and compare a slightly bigger island opposed to a smaller one. This is where we are for a spot of lunch. Hello. And already, there's a little cat. Oh my gosh, there's two.
We have no food, I'm afraid.
Forgot to show the food, but Catherine had this lovely hummus and pasta. What are you rating the pasta?
10 out of 10.
And the hummus?
10 out of 10.
And we've got a friend here, little
friend.
10 out of 10, that's pretty good going. We are at Moonlight. So if that means anything to you, we're at Moonlight Cafe Restaurant. We've now come to another little cafe. I'm going to get a little sandwich and I've also treated myself to a milkshake, so we're going to see how that tastes. We'll see if it's as good as Catherine's lunch. So yeah, this is what our view is looking like. There seems to be a much wider variety of restaurants and cafes here. Yeah, price-wise, I don't know, pretty on par I would say with Fulidhoo.
Maybe a bit more expensive.
Yeah, maybe a bit more expensive, but it shocks me because I would have thought it's a slightly bigger island it would be cheaper. But yeah, here it comes. Thank you so much, thank you. Whoa, look at that. A taste test. That's really bloody lovely. That's really good. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is a sandwich. This is a vegetable. Oh, it's got 3 layers in. Bougie. Just gonna explore the streets. Oh look, there's someone parachuting up there.
Oh yeah.
Or is that the right word? Parasailing. Parachuting? Parasailing. Still stunning, isn't it? Look at this. Whoa. Already the buildings are super high. I was saying to Catherine, I think, I could be completely wrong, each island has their own like government or like MP kind of thing. And I think in Fulidhoo there's a rule that you can't build over like a certain stories high. Hence why all the buildings are fairly low down, whereas here it seems that there's not really a limit. And there's some construction where there's some like really big buildings being built. Yeah, should we go in the shop? We're going to the shop now.
Let's take our shoes off.
Oh, it is hot.
Hello.
Oh, wow. So I gather this must be the Bikini beach in Maafushi, and it's so much busier compared to Fulidhoo. So many more people. We're still just exploring around, seeing what's here. The sea's still super blue though. It's still stunning. Through there, and see what's through there. There's quite a lot of little like beach bars here, even though they can't serve alcohol. There still seems to be a lot of little bars, which is actually really nice. Another little beach just found this trip board, and this trip here goes to Fulidhoo, which is quite funny. It's $85 and you can swim with the sharks, etc. And that's obviously where we've just been for the past 4 days. And then there's also trips where you can go to a resort for a day. We did kind of look into doing that potentially, but
very spenny.
it's quite expensive, and you can only really do them for Maafushi, and we're only here for 1 day, so it wasn't really going to work. But no, it's super interesting seeing that. And this one here goes to Digara, but we're going to be spending a week on Digara in like a week's time, so it's quite funny that they do day trips there as well, so it's good to bear in mind, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've just come across a load of parrots. Hello. Bit bizarre. So, I just had a shower in our hotel, guest house, and I'll be honest, it wasn't the best shower I've ever had in my life, but Catherine's just popped in there now. There was no hot water, which like I'm kind of used to that because I stayed in a hostel in the Philippines and there was never any hot water, it was cold showers, and I got through that. So I mean, one more cold shower wasn't gonna do me any harm, but yeah, I feel like the room's got like a slight smell to it as well, and the bathroom also has a bit of a funky smell, but at the end of the day, like, the room is very clean, so you can't really complain. Like, as long as it's clean, then that's, you know, that's all that matters. But I think we are just now gonna have some relaxed time, like maybe have a nap, because I don't know about Catherine, but I'm exhausted. And then I think we'll pop out around like 5 o'clock, 5:30 to go and see the sunset. Also, this is not an ad, that was just there. I don't know why that's right in front of me. But yeah. So we are now walking to go and watch the sunset. It's about, is it 6 o'clock?
Nearly 6 o'clock.
Almost 6 o'clock. And
the sunset's very early here.
yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty light out, but the sunset does happen very quickly. So we thought we'll make our way over to the west of the island. Is it the west?
I don't know.
I feel like whenever I get this camera out, all of a sudden I'm like just really stupid. Yeah, rises in the east, sets in the west. So also, fun fact, there's a prison on this island, and it's just, there's some locals. It's just at the end of this road. Fun fact for you today. Just come to the beach for sunset. And that's the party. That right there is, yeah, the party boat. So in the Maldives you can't drink alcohol and they can't sell alcohol, but technically if you go out onto a private boat you can consume alcohol. So if you fancied a little drink in the Maldives, in places like Maafushi, because it's slightly bigger island, you can go onto one of the boats and have a drink. But I think we're okay, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm not that bothered. And we're only here for 1 night,
Yeah.
so maybe if we was here for longer.
Yeah. And I wonder if that's like a bit of a pull for people to come to this island, because if there is the option to go out and have a drink, you can do, whereas
Yeah.
our last island, that was not an option at all. So
Maybe.
anyway. We've come back to the restaurant that Catherine had her lunch in, and apparently they've got live music, so it's not started yet. It said it was going to start at 7:30 and it's currently like 20 to 8, but that's fine, we've got all night. But yeah, we were thinking of maybe going to one of these boats where you could have a drink, but like I say, Catherine and I weren't really that fussed about having a drink anyway, so we were like, do you know what, let's just chill on the island because we've only got 1 night here. This is so lovely, this place. It's so like atmospheric, great vibes, hopefully some great live music in a minute. Catherine, I think, is going to get maybe a mocktail or a soft drink. What are you feeling?
I just saw a mocktail over there, so I'm thinking maybe a mocktail.
A mocktail. Stay tuned. We'll find out what she gets.